Hi y'all, so for today we got something pretty exciting. This just came in the mail and this is actually one of my old baits. The guy sent it back because obviously it's in a pretty rough shape. Anyway, we will try to salvage this, repair it, get it back to its original condition because yeah, this was one of my favorite baits that I ever made. I mean, the colors and everything on this Brook Trout is just mesmerizing. Luckily, it's still in a salvageable condition now. We will have to pretty aggressively send this back down. It's gonna be fun. This bait was all hand carved from poplar. Luckily, the wood is in really good condition. Now, obviously, the top coat received some pretty serious damage. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Yeah. We will have to do some serious repairs on this. So, first thing first, let's pop these hooks, because I'm seriously afraid of these. These are just sharp as hell. Oh, fuck. You can see the amount of damage these hooks received over the year. And this is crazy. We will have to do some aggressive negotiation with these. Oh jeez. Probably our best bet is just using a Dremel. I actually want to separate these different pieces and send everything back down to bare wood and then reseal it and repaint it. So that's on the menu for today. Hell yeah. We are at the fun part. Obviously, just hours of sanding. I'm not gonna pretend that I did this all by hand. Obviously, I had to employ some force. As you can see, I did this a long time ago, and back then I used super glue and baking soda to fill up these holes. Now, as you can see, the problem with that is that you fill it up with baking soda, then you add some super glue and only the top part will solidify, and below that there will be these huge caverns. Now we will do something a bit more secure. So right now the bait is roughly the shape we want it to be. Time for some super glue. Yeah, obviously we need to do that because super glue, even though it sounds really ghetto, it's just amazing. It penetrates deep into the wood, solidifies the whole thing, makes it water impermeable, also really hard, so shatterproof, more damage resistant. It's just all around the best thing in the world. Now it's time to deal with these fucking ugly lead holes here. This time we will use something a little stronger. I mean, super glue and baking soda is virtually indestructible, but as you can see, it has its shortcomings. So yeah, nice little UV resin to patch up these holes. Then later on send them down. Quick UV bath, and by quick I mean real quick. We are almost there. The baits are hanging. Similar to the super glue, this only takes like 2 minutes and it's done. Fuck yeah, we are back. To be honest, I did this like a week ago because I had to finish up some orders, and as you can see my hands are nice and shiny because I was painting up these huge fucking things. Yeah, this will eventually turn into this. Ooh. Yeah, I actually love these baits. They're just so gorgeous. But back to this. During this week, the client actually reached out and told me that he wants something else, because although he loved the Brook Trout pattern that was originally on here, he wants a more northern Brook Trout, which is this. Turned more bluish with light yellow dot. Yeah, it's much more of a really subtle Brook Trout pattern. So it's gonna be interesting. I never painted these, but I was busy and I actually pulled up everything, so you know we can save a bit of time. So here's the plan. There's this nice white belly, which is not perfectly white. Obviously we need to spray the whole thing with this opaque white for some base coat, but after this we are putting a bit of this champagne color on the belly and on the face as well. Now this grayish bluish pattern will be achieved with this. I just found this in Walmart. This looks amazing and dead on. Yeah, so this tone is a bit tricky because it's blue, well, not navy, not light blue, it's a beard color, so I'm actually gonna mix it up from these two. And obviously we need to do something about these red fins here, which is gonna be this flamenco red. The dots are actually not belly colored, they are slightly goldish, which we're gonna be achieving with this, but I actually want to put on a scale pattern, and the dot, they have a slight variation in size, so I prepared with this bigger dot, a middle dot, and a lot smaller dot. So yeah, that's the plan, and then pull the whole thing together with black on top, just a hint of black, and obviously we need black and white here. So let's get cracking. Opaque white. Cool. I just hate waiting, so I'm just gonna blast it with some heat gun, if I can find it. Let's just blast the face and give a bit of undertone with this for the scale pattern. Yeah. Fuck, I need to wash everything. No, yeah, I don't think that this will be too blue. This has a nice blue shine, but it's mostly silver. It looks amazing. Okay, this one's down, and now we can do the scale pattern. This is really dark, so this is gonna be mostly the base of the paint. So let's mixy. Yeah, this is really light. I'm not liking this color. So just a tiny bit. Oh yeah. This is the color that we want. And for the scale pattern, I'm using this again. Let's see. Yeah, it went a little bit heavy, but only on the top. This is gonna be looking real good. I can do this right now, but this needs to dry obviously before I can do the other side. So let's just do the other sections. Scales are done, so we can move on to the spot. Spot? No, belly. Okay, belly. Now, the belly seems like an easy thing to do, but the amount of time I messed this up is kind of embarrassing, because when you have a bait like this with many different sections, and you start doing the belly, you can go up to different lines, and when those lines don't meet at different sections, unfortunately it really shows. So for this we actually have to lay the whole bait out. Yeah, so with this we can actually control the line we are going up to. Pearl white it is. If you have below. Fuck! Jesus Christ, this is paint. There were a lot of people who asked me why my workbench looks like this. This cheap ass material. This is exactly why. I just spilled out a bunch of used paint. And I don't really care. You see, I can just unscrew the top of this workbench and replace the whole thing for like 20 bucks. And then I'm good to go. Yeah. This whole thing was designed around my clumsiness. Back to the pearl white. So, the fun part. Spots. I'm doing this Inca gold for this because I'm hoping for some really subtle spots. Hopefully this will work out. Okay. There's a decent overspray, so this might not work. Yeah, I'm not crazy about this. Really not. This looks fucking awful. God damn it. Okay, take two. So, we are back after like 20 minutes of repainting everything and getting rid of those ugly spots. Yeah, I think we're gonna need to hand paint this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the way to go. Luckily, we always have our trusty little brush. And let's just spot it. Yeah, this looks kinda nice. Much better than the previous version. 7 more sides to go. So the final touches. The fins. It has this nice dark flamenco red color that blends to black and then goes abruptly to white. So we need 3 more colors and then we are done. Let's get cracking. Now the next step is the black blending of the fins, but as we need to pour the whole bait together and darken up the top and everything, I'm gonna do that right now as well. Even though I usually leave that as like the last part because it's just so crazy satisfying, but we're gonna have to do that now. Like really brings it together. So this was a pain and a half to do, but we are going from black to white, so I really needed to clean the airbrush, but we are ready to do the final highlight. Let's bring you guys a bit closer. And some light, please. Nice. Well, yeah. This was worth it. Awesome. Okay. Hell yeah, this came out to be awesome. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the old color base, but this is looking clean. So thank you everyone for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please check out the other stuff where we are making some really cool baits. If you like this, then please leave a like and consider subscribing. And I hope to see you all soon. Tight lines.